If Celtic had Kyogo, had kept Kyogo, I believe they would have run away with the treble this season. I really do. I mean, that's
Big claim for Chris Sutton. Dyson Maeda obviously missed a few chances against Aberdeen, also missed a few chances prior in prior matches against Rangers. But Big Adam, I mean, the burden has to land at his lap, man. That the only reason, well, not the only reason, I mean, is it a bit disrespectful to Aberdeen? I mean, you could argue, aye, right? But the whole purpose of this video, by the way, is to talk about the fixtures and Sutton's reacted to it. But I want to just address those comments. It's like, do Celtic stand a better chance if Kyogo is still at the club of winning the treble over Aberdeen? Yeah. But do Aberdeen stand a better chance if Sir Alex Ferguson's still managing them and it's 1983? You know what I mean? It's like when did the ifs and buts stop? It's like it's kind of funny, but anyway, fixture release day has come and went. Sutton has reacted, and let's see what Chris Sutton had to say.
you're on top and go again. And Celtic should be trying to absolutely bury Rangers in the transfer market this season. They have the financial power to do that.
But before we get into the fixtures, Chris Sutton has talked about Celtic and how they should financially bury Rangers in the transfer market. Talks about how they've got the money to do it and they haven't done it. Here, it's June 20th. When I can upload it. Probably get June 21st. Neither club has done the business I thought they would this summer. Because it's pretty much been non-existent, to be honest. But at what point are Celtic? How much money are Celtic going to spend? How much money are Rangers going to spend? I mean, Sutton's right. Rangers don't have the money that Celtic have got until it can be proven that we do. All this talk about the 49ers, people can just make predictions and say this and say that. We won't know until the end of August what's going to happen. And again, I'm not delusional. The 49ers are not going to go out and spend 40 million. I would be shocked even if the net spend was overly. I think the net spend though depends on who Rangers sell, but if Rangers sell, we're asking for 25 million. I cannot see Rangers spending like even 40 million on players. I just don't see it happening, and that's even with like. I mean, maybe if you get into the Champions League, aye, but and there is a lot of days to go. Like the windows aren't closing soon, but I can't see a world where Rangers and Celtic this summer are bringing in like 10 players each and spending like 100 million between them. It seems to be a lot of people are for both sides. Celtic fans think they're going to spend big, right? And Rangers fans think they're going to spend big. I don't think Rangers are going to spend an insane amount of money. What I think it will be is two or three key players, and then a lot of freebies and loans. That's what I think's going to happen personally. But it all depends on what happens with who's being sold and whatever. Like Celtic, yeah, Celtic could go spend the war chest, but they're not going to go do that. They're not going to do it. I think the things that are going to prompt Celtic into spending the war chest is if Rangers won the league next year, right? See if Rangers win the league 25-26 season. Celtic this time next year will be like, well, we need to spend. I just don't see that. I don't think they're going to do that. I really don't. So, yeah, but you know what? It's an interesting period about who's thinking what going into the next season. But in terms of the fixtures, this is what Chris Sutton had to say, and I quote: "Well, Celtic have been the dominant force for a long time now in Scotland, haven't they? The truth is, last season, I think Chris would admit it, it wasn't really a title race at all, albeit Rangers had the better of Celtic in the head-to-heads, and Celtic will go into this season as strong favourites to win it again. I'm a little bit concerned that Celtic haven't got more players, and I think that it is important that when a team is as strong as Celtic has been, that they add to the squad and freshen things up. But I'm sure there'll be a couple moves in the pipeline and players brought in." End of quote. So again, bit more about transfers. In terms of the fixtures, folks, yeah, I think Rangers have got an easier start than what we're used to. I mean, I haven't even looked at Celtic's start, right? I know they're at home against St Mirren, then away to Aberdeen, right? But see, at the end of the day, you all play the same teams the same amount of times until the split. Oh, the split fucks it up, man. It'd be so neat to turn around and say, we all play each other 4 times and that's shite. But that doesn't happen, all right, because of the split. But end of the day, we all play 38 games, right? Give or take, you played them once at home, we played them three away, and no, three at home, one away. The start to the season being easy and the end of the season being hard, and vice versa. It doesn't matter, man. You've got to have the fucking cojones to step up to task and win the league, and we're going to find out what's going to happen. But yeah, I expected more business for everybody, to be honest. I'll say from everybody. I look at the clubs. Hearts have won out. Hearts have went out and spent a lot of money. Like they truly have. Well, I'll say a lot of money. They've went and signed a lot of players. Wages, etc., etc., etc. I can't sit here and say it's far too premature to sit here and say I'm no happy with the summer business from a Rangers perspective because it's June now. Ask me this time next month, and we've crashed out the Champions League. I will be fucking livid. No mistake about it. But yeah, that's where we'll leave it. The fixtures have been discussed.